welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of seeing this wonderful face, please do not make it your last by clicking on that subscribe button and also giving this video a huge thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. But if you're not, hey my loves, welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about femininity, the whole feminine energy, what femininity is all about, the everything. So if you've been hearing feminine energy, femininity, feminine everything, and you just don't know where to start and you're just so overwhelmed, then this video is definitely for you because you're going to know how to start, what to do, and every of those stuff. So if you've been hearing it and you do not know what to do, you're just confused, you feel overwhelmed, then this video is definitely for you. Please stick to the end of the video. So the first thing we are going to be talking about is femininity. What femininity is all about. Okay, so feminine energy or femininity is just not about, okay, wearing dresses, dressing like a female, behaving like a female. Is way more than that. Okay, so feminine energy is something that it's femininity just portray, softness, meekness, gentleness, kindness, and everything. So feminine energy per se is not a form of, when I say softness, is not a form of maybe weakness. No, it's not a form of weakness, because some people will just tell you that, okay, if I'm being feminine, if I am portraying my feminine energy, if I am soft, I am kind, I'm gentle, I am all those things, it's just going to make me feel as if I am weak. And we cannot say feminine energy can be portrayed as weakness. It is different. Weakness is a sense of lack of loudness, kindness, lack of loudness, brightness, and which femininity is nothing like that. So femininity is not weakness. The fact that you are a feminine person, you're showing your feminine energy, doesn't mean that you are weak or close to that. You're nothing like that. So you can be feminine, you can be a feminine woman, you can be a feminist. It's totally fine. It's okay. All right. So femininity is all about kindness. And another important thing that femininity is about is nurturing. So as a woman, we have the ability to nurture. So we are this species that can nurture things. So we have this great ability of nurturing, of taking care of things, bringing something to life. So that is how fantastic we are as a woman. Okay, so femininity is all about nurturing, taking care of something. It's about that kind of divine ability, that kind of mindset that is so powerful. Okay, so there are some points that I have wrote down and I want to tell us about as a feminine woman, or as a person that is just starting in this whole feminine journey, what you need to know, what you need to do, what you need to know as a beginner. So this whole beginner journey is just going to be about what you need to know things, because there is no how you can be a good and successful feminine woman without knowing some things. So the first thing that you have to be being a feminine woman is that you have to know what it is. You have to know what femininity is all about. You just don't hear it, and once they ask you, then you're just speechless. You don't know what to say. You have to be able to know what it entails. You have to know the meaning of femininity, what it is about. It is not just racism or anything. It's just not that I want to become a feminist, I want to be this. No, it is way more than that. It is telling us that, okay, you understand the whole concept of femininity. So that is what you have to first know it. You have to be able to know. When you know something, they said when you know something, it can never be taken away from you. So when you know it, that okay, I am a feminine woman, I know what it is, I know why I am a feminine woman, I know why I want to become a feminine woman. Not just because a lot of people are talking about femininity, or a lot of people just want to be feminist and want to become a feminine woman. That is why I want to become it. No, you have to have a reason. You have to know what it is. And another thing that will help us as a beginner is that you have to contain it. You have to contain it, ability to contain it. That means you're not empty. There is something containance. When you say, okay, you contain something, that means you are that thing. You know what it is. It is in you. It is embedded in you. Okay, so when you're talking about femininity, knowing what it is, the next thing is you have to contain it. It has to be in you. It's not just something that you have maybe a little knowledge about it. Maybe you do not really know it. You're just following the multitude, which is not good, which is not something that will portray us as a good feminine woman. So you have to contain, you have to make it be in you. It must be in you. You have to know it, you have to know what it is about. You have to be that, you have to grow yourself to be a feminine woman. So it takes work, it requires your dedication, it requires your time, it requires your total, determination that I am this, I want to know it, I want to contain it. It should be inbuilt. Containing something means that it is real. It's not something that you're just copying, it's not fake. It's not as if you're faking it, because when you're faking being a feminine woman, it's gonna show. You will know that this person is just faking this whole thing, which is not something that is advisable or something that we want to portray, okay, as a good feminine woman. So you have to contain it, ability to have it, ability to know it. Do you understand? So the after knowing it and after containing it, the next thing I am going to tell us as an advice is that be more receptive, ability to receive, be receiving, be open. Now, this is not telling us that you have to be open to every Sunday canary that come or anything that just come away. No, it is not. It is just that you have to be open-minded. When you wake up in the morning and you taking your time to dress well, you did your makeup, you did this, you did that, and you're looking so fine, organized, and neat. If someone sees you outside and notice that about you, that you've done a great job, and the person notices this and compliments you that you're looking beautiful, don't be rejective, don't reject it. Don't be like, okay, or be like, why are you complimenting me? No, don't do that. Receive it, say thank you. It's not going to remove anything from you. Yeah. So when someone compliments you and say, "Oh, you're looking beautiful," don't be rejected. Don't be like, "Why are you complimenting me?" Maybe this person has an ulterior motive why he's complimenting me, or why she is complimenting me, or why he is complimenting me. But the person might just, appreciate the fact that you've done the work, appreciate your effort, and tells you you're beautiful. They just say thank you. If you're going out and you're with a whole lot of loads and maybe it's so heavy and someone offers to help, the thing you can do as a feminine woman is to accept the help. Except maybe the person is somebody that you know, or you just do not want to accept help from such a person, you might reject it. But if it's something that there is nothing behind it, you can accept the help. In my own opinion, I feel like you can accept it. That's a feminine woman. That is portraying the feminine energy. As a feminine woman, it talks about softness. I've said it before. Softness. You don't have to be all aggressive and everything, which is going to lead me to my next point, that do not be aggressive. Don't be aggressive. Don't talk in an aggressive way. When you go out and see a feminine woman, the way she talks, the way she moves, the way she composes herself, her composure, her posture, and everything will just tell you that this is a feminine woman. And femininity is also about confidence, confident in yourself. That is, you are so sure of yourself. So when you see a person outside, the way a raw feminine woman, the way she talks, the way she moves, you just accept that she is a feminine woman. Why? Because she is not aggressive. Don't handle things aggressively. You just take something, you just talk, you're just aggressive, and so talk to you, you're not gentle, you're not patient, then you just handle the whole thing in an aggressive way. It's not advisable. So, what is going to lead me to my next advice, or the things we have to keep doing to start doing as a feminine woman, will be learn and know something. Learn. Learning. Learning is power. Learn something. Don't be a woman that doesn't have anything up here. Now, learn, know something. If you're confused about something or if you do not know something, Google it, ask for help, just to know it. Don't be an empty minded woman or an empty brained. I don't know how to put this, but don't just be emptying up here. That's just the whole point. Don't be empty up here. Learn something, know something, read books, study. If you're confused about things, you can go to YouTube, you can watch videos on it. I'm sure that thing that you're confused about, somebody somewhere has done a video about it, so you can search for it. If you don't want to use YouTube videos, you can Google it. You can buy books about it, read books about it. Just make sure you are learning, just make sure you are gaining, you're receiving something. Learn something, know it. Don't be empty. A situation where you are involved in a conversation and you're not just contributing and you're just there, you're not talking, you don't even know anything about it. I'm not saying we have to know everything. No one is an island, so we can't know everything, but the basic things they cannot be talking about, eh, as talking about female, and or what female is generally, and some things, some part of the body of a female, and you just don't know jack about it. Like it does, it's not good, and you're just looking, you're not engaging in a conversation. It's not good enough as a feminine woman. It's not fine enough. Okay, so learn something. There's something called Google. Like, Google it. Google it, search it. You will see, you will definitely find an answer to what you're confused about. Google it, okay? Learn, don't be empty. A good feminine woman are brilliant women. They are people that are brilliant there. They have something, they have an idea, they are solution finders and everything. So, and that is all we know we're talking about in this video. This video is for beginners, okay? So, the next thing, and which is my last, is be a listener. Listen, have the ability to listen. Don't just jump into conclusions. When a case or something is brought to you, don't just conclude. Have that patient spirit to listen, to be attentive. Be a feminine woman is a person who is nurturing, is a listener. A listener. You have to listen. You have to have this ability to stay and be calm and listen to things before you conclude or make decisions on anything. So be a good listener. Listen to, just be patient. Take your time. You have the whole time. Listen, be attentive. Okay, so when you are able to listen, people will just be able to come to you and be like, oh, that girl, she is a listener. So that is what we want to portray as a feminine woman, as a beginner. We are starting, and this whole point is something that I actually broke down so that we will be able to learn, and broke down for us to have better understanding of what femininity is all about. So femininity is not just something that, okay, you it's just as I want to become a feminine woman. I want to walk like this. I want to be able to sit like this. You cannot be able to do all those stuff without first knowing, containing, be more receptive, avoid being aggressive, and without being a good listener. You cannot be all this like this, everything, without being all these four steps. That is why I said it is for beginners. Without knowing what you cannot just say, I want to become a feminine woman without knowing, without containing it. All these things are things that we have to first understand before we move to the next step, which I am going to do the video, which I'm going to make videos about this whole feminine energy journey. Okay, so if you want to be a feminine woman, you have to know all these things, you have to understand it. Okay, so guys, we've come to the end of today's video. So if you feel so blessed and you feel like you've learned a lot from it, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment, I want to hear your comments. down below in this comment section. So also give this video a big thumbs up, turn on your bell notification so that you won't miss out on any of my videos that I am going to be uploading, so that you can be a part of it. Okay, so also subscribe to my channel, support your girl, support me, support, subscribe to my channel, and I am going to see you in my next video.